right. Welcome, and happy Wednesday. I am Shantae with Completely Crafty by Shantae. Just want to welcome you to my live. See if I can, oh, look at that. YouTube is up, so that's good. All right, so this week we're doing a cancer awareness wreath. I will be participating in my local Relay for Life event in honor of my mom who lost her battle to leukemia. So I thought how fitting the event is Friday. So I thought I would do, this is a breast cancer one, but I figure it doesn't matter which one it is. We all could use a little bit of hope. So let's see. Oh, there I am. Perfect. All right. So I thought I do have a pink base, but it was a little small. And so this sign is kind of big, and I thought I didn't want to put a small, use a small base. So I decided I'm going to use this larger. This one is 17, but once the ties get out, this is about like a 24-inch. So I'm going to change my view. Let's see if I can do that without shutting stuff off. If you are out there, come on in and say hello. I know the platforms takes a while to notify people when I'm live, so give it a little bit of time. But I'm not a pink person, so I thought, although the sign is pink, I'm going to use some pink ribbon. I decided to use a neutral base so that the pink wasn't too overwhelming. So I cut these at 10 inches, and I'm just going to do some curls. Hey, Lenora, how are you? I'm just crisscrossing them, and I'm just going to add it to the base. We had our meeting last night for Relay for Life, and this week is Spirit Week, and today we're supposed to wear a whole lot of purple because for Relay for Life the color is purple. Well, I wore all my purple yesterday because I don't have much purple, but I know my business t-shirt is purple. I have some purple Mickey Mouse leggings, and I have a purple sweater. So I wore that yesterday to our meeting, but I thought today I would wear my apron, and I have my little purple blouse on so that I continue with our Spirit Week. I think tomorrow might be a jersey, but I have to go into the office, so I can't do that. And then Friday, we're supposed to wear our Relay for Life shirt, so I will make sure I have that. So I'm all excited because I've not physically participated in a relay event in a couple of years because I took a break from it, but I am a community advisor, and I am helping the students at Shepherd University put on this event, and I'm helping the accounting chair with her tasks. So it should be fun. I already told my husband, I was like, it's going to be a late night. I'm not going to stay overnight, but I probably will be there late. So I'm looking forward to it. The weather is supposed to be nice, although it's supposed to be 51 in the evening, so that might be a little bit chilly, but I'll probably be indoors anyway because I'll be counting the money, so I think I'll survive it. They gave us a challenge too last night. We're supposed to try to raise $48 in 48 hours. And with the number of participants that we have, if each of us raise the $48 in the next 2 days, well, we have until tomorrow, we could raise $13,000 for cancer research. So I am praying that we can get this done. So has anyone ever participated in Relay themselves or heard of it? The university used to do their own, and then Jefferson County did their own, which I was part of the Jefferson County one, but now they're combined. So one big event instead, which is awesome. I was telling them I am preparing for a show at the end of the month. Hello, my friend. And my craft room is a hot mess. Oh my goodness. Like, oh my goodness. And I was like, oh my goodness, I'm going to have to clean my table off so I could do my live tonight. So thank goodness you can only see this little bit, because on the other side of my table are my supplies for my event. But I think I only have to make, I want to say maybe like 5 more wreaths and I should be all set. So I'm working on a topiary. And I need to do one more because I want to do a patriotic one. So I'll work on that. All right. I think this is the last for the bottom row. I forgot I didn't show the ribbon. I'll show that once I finish this. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. So again, you know, I don't really care for the pink. So I did do this ribbon. So I did this, like, it's like a fuchsia pink. And then this solid. And then, because again, you know, I love my polka dots, I did this polka dot with this pink stripe. So those are the, hey there, how are you? These 4 will be, and look, I'm looking at my little sign here. It also has little polka dots in it, so that works out. Oh, let's see. Can you hear me now? Let me know, because I hope I don't get halfway through the... Let me know if you can hear. Okay, perfect. Thank you. I was like, please, Lord, don't let me get halfway through this live and my recording doesn't have any volume. So I did the mesh on the top. I cut that just at 20 inches and I'm just doing like a little ruffle. Okay, thank you, Monica. Sometimes technology is not our friend. So you never know. Because I'm sure there's probably people on Facebook but I don't see you. So if you're on Facebook, I will respond to you when I get off my live, because oh, okay, no worries, no worries. I'm just glad it was working, because there was a button on my iPad for my Mevo that first it was muted, and I was like, I don't know what that button's for. So I unmuted it. So I'm just hoping I didn't do something. And when you said you couldn't hear, I thought, oh no. I'm going to give the stream some time to catch up. Oh, okay. I've done that. I've turned the volume off at work, and someone will call, and I see that I had a missed call. I'm thinking I've been sitting right here, and then I realize because my phone's off. I was teasing my husband. We had to buy a new TV for my craft room because the one died, and I was saying, because I feel like it's the same size TV, but the frame was a little bit bigger, so it took up more space on my wall. I said, I think I want to use that one to have as a monitor in front of me so I can read the comments, and it gives me more room on my desk. But he just laughed at me, so that probably won't happen, or at least no time soon. My friend and I, we went to a Easter craft show in the town over from us, because she's going to be doing her first craft show next weekend. So we're trying to get some ideas of how she can display her things, because she sells like whipped soap that smells so good. That was fun, and so we're thinking we might try to participate in that show next year. It's a smaller venue, but I feel like it was a good crowd, and so we'll see. I'm using one of the pre-made frame that already has the ties on it. Technically it's a 17-inch base, but once you get the ties expanded, you're at like 24 inches. So it'll be a bigger wreath because my sign is big. I wanted to go smaller, but my sign is too big. So I had to get the bigger one out. And I wasn't really, I didn't want to make the base myself tonight, only because I was not prepared. And I had an appointment at the chiropractor, so it didn't give me my normal time to prep. So just trying to get some of the strays. All right, so we have our base is complete. All right, so I'm just going to alternate the striped and solid with the polka dot and stripes. All right. And I wasn't thinking, I probably should have, I did 12 inches, but I probably should have done like 13 or 14, but we'll make it work. Thank you. I was having great anxiety because of everything that I have to get done this month. And although, like, I have, after this month, I don't have any shows scheduled um, until the fall. But I was thinking, oh my goodness, I have so much to do. I was on a call yesterday and I asked one of the coaches, I have a 5-day event, how much should I take? And she said, it should be based on, her logic is how much did your booth cost, and then times that by 10. And in my head, I thought, I never thought to think that big. I always think, I want to make my booth fee back and, a little bit more. But no, I never thought 10 times my booth fee. So it put, when it begins on my birthday. So November 29th through December 2nd, I want to say. So it's a Wednesday through Sunday event. And so it's my last one of the season. And I already have 2 events in November already. One is a 4-day. No, one is a 3-day. And one is a 2-day in November. So I'm going to need lots of inventory. And she made me think differently. I need to stop thinking I just want to make enough. No, I want to sell a lot. So I am brainstorming, different things I can take so that I can have a variety, different price points. I've already, laid out how I want my display to look. And because I got a 10 by 15 space just so that I could have enough room so that people can see what I have. And I'm not all crammed up. So I am looking forward I'm more excited than I was excited, but I was scared. But I'm feeling better about it. So, and I don't like to cut on the pre-made ones. I don't like to cut my I had a brain fart. I definitely, it has escaped my mind. I don't like cutting these, so I just curl them under. I don't know why. I'm losing it today. See, this is where, let me do, because I can see me now. I'm going to be putting the wrong things because I'm trying to talk. Still, yes, thank you. This is what happens. I'm changing it because I'm just so afraid that I'm going to put the same color side by side because I'm not paying attention. Okay, I lost something somewhere. Straight. Either I didn't cut enough or... All right, I may not have cut enough. All right, so I'll do what I have. I've been stressing a little bit because I have this lump in my stomach. and we didn't know what it was, so I went to the doctor. I had an x-ray done. The results came back last Wednesday. I got my results, but my doctor never called me, so I'm leaving messages saying, can someone please decipher, because what I'm reading doesn't sound good, and I need to know what are the next steps. So I leave messages. I don't get a call back. I left another message Monday, didn't get a call back. So I finally called yesterday, and I'm like, I don't mean to be a pest, but someone needs to talk to me, because I want to make sure if I need to do something about whatever this is, we get started right away. So, things, I don't know. I still have to go back now to get more tests done, because they can't explain what's happening. So I was stressed for a little bit. I'm feeling better. I just want to know what I need to do to get beyond this. So we shall see. It was just unnerving because, I'm thinking it was pretty serious and no one's calling me. I'm like, why isn't anyone calling me? Just make sure. I am known for having it fall on the floor. So I thought, thank you so much. Google is not your friend when you see what they say and you Google to see what it is, and of course you think the worst, and of course it's the worst diagnosis, it out there, So I got myself all worked up. So, but I feel like I'm always that one, well, we don't know why this is happening. We, let's do this. So she felt more confident in her resolve to say, let's take a step back. Let's get some more tests and go from there. So I said, okay, I'm with you. I went out of order because I'm running my mouth. I know God is good, so he got me. So whatever it is, we'll get through it. My husband is like, I'm worried about you. And I wasn't able to get an exam until next week. He's like, oh my, I have a meeting. I was like, I can go to my exam by myself. I'm fine. I'll let you know as soon as I'm out. You don't have to take off work. But I appreciate his worry a little bit. All right, we're almost finished. I still need to find that missing piece. Exactly right. Exactly right. I'm like, okay, really? Luckily, we had already run some tests that combated what that diagnosis was. So she was like, I have no concerns about that. I said, okay, fine. We still got to figure out what this lump is, though. All right. Yes, yes. I have relay this weekend, but I also have to work in the boutique this weekend. And so I'm going to switch out some of the Easter that I took up there. So I need to make 3 more items for that. So between now and Sunday, I need to make 3. But I figured I'm going to do, like, I'm taking 2 small or mini patriotic, and I figured I would take 2 small spring-like ones, and then probably do like a everyday grapevine and see how that goes. All right, this is the last one. All right, so we have our bottom layer done. And now we're going to work on the top. Oh, I think I may have found the missing stripe. Okay, and on top of that, you know, when it rains, it pours. We had a couple of, granted, you know, it's 80 degrees one day and then, you know, it's 50 the next. So our heater has been, our HVA system, we have 2 units. One is brand spanking new, but that is the one that's having the issues. It goes on, it goes off. And it's so loud that when my husband is in his man cave, he can't hear the TV because it sits right outside the window. So they have been to our house 4 times trying to figure out the problem. And I'm like, this is just crazy. So I am hoping every year since we moved into this house, we've had issues with the HVAC, and that's why they finally replaced it. But it's the new one that's still giving us issues. So I am hoping that, you know, like today was 81. I think tomorrow's supposed to be 86. While I won't necessarily turn the air on, but when we need to turn the air on, I want it to work. So I'm like, I'm gonna need you guys to get it together. It's just so frustrating to have them keep coming out. We think we have the problem fixed, but that's not the problem. They think there's a leak, but they can't look because the leak is on the inside of the house. I'm like, Lord. I'm getting excited. I've been trying, I didn't get to see my son on Easter because he had plans. And then he was trying, you know, to make it work. But I was like, you know, no sense of killing yourself to get here. But we were trying, he wants a umbrella for his deck, but he doesn't think it's going to fit in his car. So Yes, ma'am. It was a nice 81 today. And there was sun, but it wasn't, I mean, it was warm, but I mean, it felt good. He wants a umbrella for his deck, but he doesn't think it'll fit in his car. So we've been trying to figure out. He wanted to do it Sunday, but I have to work. So I was like, what about Saturday? He's like, he has plans. So I'm like, what's with you and you having plans? And he was like, Mom, you're the one that can't do anything on Sunday, and everybody has plans on Saturdays. I'm like, no, I want to see my son. So we'll have to figure something out. He did invite us to, bring your family to work day. So my husband and I will be going to hang out with him at work to see what he does. So that should be fun. All right, we are almost done. What's an odd number? So 2. So I will put my sign there because I'll have 2. Oh, no, I won't. No, I won't. I thought I was going to have 2 close together, but I think I'm good. If I remember, I want to show you guys the topiary that I am still working on. I still need to add a little bit more florals in it. And then I need to attach it to his base, which I probably should have done first, but I feel like it's top heavy right now. Thank you. Oh my. They're calling for, I think we're supposed to get rain on, I think on the weekend. There's a 50% chance. I think on Saturday and Sunday or Monday and Tuesday. One of those. I know it's 2 days, 50% chance. So. It's probably Tuesday because every time I go get my hair done, it rains. So. Never fails. So I go to Hobby Lobby and Michael's before my hair appointment so it doesn't get messed up. Because they're right nearby my hairdresser. All right, so we have our base done. And so I'm going to add the sign. And then we'll add a bow. Okay, I think I'm going to put it on this side. $60. Then we are definitely taking over your heat. That was supposed to be 86 tomorrow, and I think 81 on Friday. So, which is good for relay. Not too hot, not too cold. And no rain in the forecast for Friday night. Thank you. I should have done something purple because it's, relay. But I thought I didn't have a purple sign. So I'm sure my mother would still appreciate this one. All right, so I do have this Courage Believe Family Cure sign. Ribbon. So I think I am going to definitely add that in my bow. And I think I'm going to do 12-inch tails. I think so. Yeah, I'll do 12. Rachel, you'll be proud of me. I pulled out my tubing so that I can put in a couple of my wreaths for my event at the end of the month. Because their colors are pink and green. I had some green tubing that I'm going to add. I always forget about it, but it's underneath my desk, and I happen to turn while I was watching TV. I was like, wait a minute, I can use that. Do a little fluffing now. Trying to remember the combination. I'm just going to bring it in just a little bit shorter. So Rachel, have you planted any new flowers in your garden? Or what is, like, right now I see some tulips coming up in my yard. Is anything starting to bloom in your garden? I'm just so fearful, one, they start to come up and then we get a cold spell, or two, they come up and it gets windy and their petals disappear. All right, so now we're going to do polka dots. Actually, this one came in the state, this checkered one, in the state next to us, they have a ribbon factory. However, 99% of their ribbon is non-wired. But I was able to pick up like 5 that were wired. So this is one of them. This came from Sims. I feel like this came from either Joann's or Hobby Lobby. And then I believe this came from Craft Outlet. So I shop around. Okay, you gotta do something about those weeds. We've had our first cut. The guy came and he cut the lawn because, of course, the neighbors on our side, they had already done theirs. I'm like, look, people, it's too early. But they did, so I didn't want ours to be too high, so he came and cut it. My husband wants to work on a yard. I said, well, April is not your month because we have a lot to do this month. So next month we'll work in the yard and get our beds together. This stripe one, it has glitter on it too. My husband would have a fit, but I won't tell him. Oh, I don't know what I was doing. I'm dealing, like when I let my dog out the back, we're dealing with carpenter bees. Like they are like in full force. And he's always yapping at them. But I need them to go away because like I would like to be able to sit, especially like today would have been a nice day to sit on the porch, but we can't because of the bees. No, the cardboard's too tight for that. Yeah, I think my husband wanted to smoke a cigar, and I was like, I wouldn't do it today because they are definitely out there. All right, and then I'm just going to finish up this one. Again, to my Facebook family, if you are out there, you know, I hate that. Hold on, let me see. I might try to do something to go backwards. Yes. If you are out there, I apologize. Facebook isn't letting me know, so I've not been able to respond to you. The words were, I didn't want to have to twist. Oh, it still doesn't matter. I'm still going to have to twist, so. Oh, no. Oh, no, Miss Rachel. Can't do it. This afternoon when I let my dog out, I did see the possum that lives underneath our shed. I saw him or her slither back underneath, but I can't. Oh my God, not the snakes. Not the snakes. I love to see them in the zoo, but that's the only place I want to see them. I'm only going to do one loop for that one. At my old house, I was working in the yard, and there was a piece of slate that I had used on my walkway, and it was on the back of the house, and so I wanted to move it so that I could spray. Well, I lift that darn thing up, and this snake went to slithering by. I said, okay, I will not be working on the yard. I just can't do it. Just can't do it. Ugh. Between the snakes and I don't know. I have the weirdest dreams, but snakes and alligators. Like, my fear is, I'm going to be in Florida and I'm going to go out the house and the darn alligator's going to be standing on the door. So, freaks me out. Yeah, I think I may have told this story before, because I sell real estate and I was showing a client a house, and I guess they were tenants, and she was like, oh, they didn't tell me you were coming. Give me some time to straighten up. I said, no problem. So me and my client, we wait outside for a couple of minutes, and she lets us in. Well, first of all, there are probably 4 Dobermans or pit bulls. They were big animals, big dogs, that were in the kitchen. And then we go upstairs to look at the bedrooms, and I see these little white mice in a little cage. And I'm like, what the heck is that for? Well, I turned to my left, and they had snakes. I said, okay, Lord, we will not be doing this house. I said, I looked at my client. He looked at me. We said, no, thank you. I was like, I thought I saw everything. I was like, I don't like mice, but I'm thinking they were white. So I'm thinking there has to be. Maybe it's a pet or something. When we saw the snakes, I was like, oh no, I'm done. All right. Let's see if I can fluff up my bow. Now I'll probably have a dream about darn snakes tonight. Thanks, Rachel. Right? That's exactly how I was like, I could keep my cool in most, circumstances, but I was like, I don't do this. I'm just thinking, what happens if like one gets out and they don't take him, and then he moves in and he finds a snake later? Nope. No, thank you. So to say the least, we didn't buy that one. He did buy something else, but he didn't buy that one. All right, I'm just going to cut my tails. Rachel, have you started, or how far along are you on cleaning out the room above the garage? Oh, oops, there's one. All right. So now I'm just going to use my hand to just give it a little curl, because I'm not going to curl them under. Since this is a big wreath, let it have some, give it some volume. Okay. All right, so we are finished. This is what we got. So let's see how big this is now. So this is like 24, yeah, 24 inches. Thank you. And having the neutral base helps the pink to pop, and it's not overwhelming. So here we have it. Oh, okay, I got you. All right, I just want to show you guys one more thing while I have you. Oh, let me I'm going to change my view. Hold on. All right, so this is what, can you, let me see if I can zoom. Maybe I can't. Nope, I can't. All right, so this is, where did I get my sign? Sims Pottery. I ordered that from Sims Pottery. So their colors are pink and green and white usually. So I made this and I'm going to put it in a bucket, or it's a tin can that has like some dragonflies on it. And so I still need to add some more florals. I didn't have much pink left, so I want to fill it up just a little bit more. And this will be one, and then I'm going to do a red, white, and blue one. So once I finish, I'll take a photo and let you guys see the finished project. But that wasn't too bad. So I appreciate you guys hanging out with me tonight. Facebook, again, I'm sorry if you're out there, but thank you, YouTubers, for hanging out with me and watching my live. Wish me luck on Saturday. Hopefully we raise enough money and I can get my I'm almost there with my $48, but I did do well. My son and my aunt, they both contributed some funds for Relay for Life, and so I'm going to work on my challenge, and hopefully we meet our goal this weekend so that we can help with research. And Relay for Life also does programs for individuals that may need wigs if they lose their hair, or rides to their visits and things like that. So Relay for Life, or the American Cancer Society, does a lot for their patients. So anything we can do to make it easier, I'm going to try to do that. So wish me luck this weekend. I'll let you guys know how things go on Wednesday. For me, I'm going to have to try to stay cool. Hopefully you guys down south can catch up, or you guys can actually have this heat. I would rather it be 70. I don't need it to be 80 or 85. 70 works for me. So you guys can keep your heat. I will see you guys next week. You guys have a good one. Thank you.